My name's Amy Fallon. I'm a programmatic specialist for Vodafone. So I run the day-to-day activations of all our digital programmatic activity. So intent is all about reaching someone when they're in the right mindset, rather than bucketing them into a demographic or an identity profile. So for a brand like Vodafone, that's kind of the difference between someone just passively browsing online, just looking at phones, versus actively researching for the latest deals, the latest phones, and means that we can reach them in those moments where they are in a purchasing mindset. Previously, it was that sort of traditional third-party segment that we might have used, but those people might be in that segment for months at a time, whereas buying a new phone is quite you do some research, but it's a fairly quick turnover. The intent signals mean that that audience is constantly refreshed, rather than just having this off the shelf. People are stuck in that bucket for a long time. For us at Vodafone, we've recently run a campaign for the Six Nations rugby tournament. We used Nano's intent signals, which allowed us to reach users when they were actively looking for match reports, lineups, live coverage. Allowed us to reach those users when they were actively in that mindset, rather than just third-party rugby fans who might be watching the tournament but aren't necessarily engaging with content. And allowed us to deliver that at scale and get some really strong results. We were looking at CTR and just driving traffic to site. It was very much a brand campaign, and we did see a much higher CTR in that than when we've used third-party segments in the past. The thing that stood out to me the most, and the thing that I was most impressed by, was how instantaneous it was, how everything refreshes in real time. That does mean that we can reach those audiences in that moment when they're very purchase focused. And I think it's something that could help us to create sort of like truly bespoke audiences and campaigns and widen our reach within Vodafone.